I want to talk about my little TENS unit. It's for helping me get through some of this pain, and it's a cute little gadget. I've had it for many years, and essentially it has different settings and this and that, and there are these cords that have a red clip, and trying to do this with one hand, and a white clip. Okay, and then you have these little pads that have the clips on them. So essentially you have to untangle these wires, and they can get really tangled up. And just a couple minutes ago I looked at the tangled mess and I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to take me a really long time. And here's what's interesting, and here's just a little tangle, but the other tangle was a huge tangle. And here's what I did. I took the one end that was red, and I thought about Jesus' sacrifice, and that Jesus is in everything that we do. And I brought Jesus into that task. And as I brought Jesus into that task, guess what? Everything got untangled very quickly. And it was like, I really normally have zero patience for tangled wires and stuff like that. It is like, to me, it's like the most ridiculous thing. I just get very impatient with things like that. And I was able to untangle my wires, and I just did one entanglement with one hand right now by doing the same method that I just shared with you, that I just thought about Jesus' sacrifice, the red for the blood sacrifice and the white for his purity, his pure life. And I just untangled it. It was that simple. So I took the red first, and I am going to clip it to that red, the red to the pad, sticky pad. So this is what the sticky pad looks like. And then I'm going to stick this, and move my hair out of the way. And again, I'm doing this with one hand, so apologize. So I'm going to take the sticky pad, and I'm going to stick it on the area on my shoulder and on my neck that is troubling me. And this is the opposite side of the side that's really bothering me. But to even it out, okay, and then I have the other one, the white snap, and I'm going to snap that on. Again, I'm trying to do this with one hand. I apologize. Okay, so there's the white snap, and I'm going to peel that off the plastic. Again, trying to do this with one hand. Okay, so I have the sticky pad snapped, and I'm going to put that, move my hair out of the way again, and put that on my neck. So hang on tight. All right, I'm gonna put that here. Move it a little bit further back, and I attach that there. So what I'm getting at is, I brought Jesus into this TENS unit, and normally I just like plug it in and whatever, and I'm thinking about how can I bring Jesus into all these little simple moments. And when I had this tangled mess of all the wires being completely just ridiculous, I just thought about Jesus' sacrifice, and I started with the red wire, and I just untangled that one red wire, and then I went to the white wire that was attached to the red wire and untangled that out of this huge mess of all the wires. And right now I am actually experiencing my TENS unit, and it is giving me a gentle vibration, and I can set this for an hour. I just set it for an hour, so it's been 5 minutes now. And it's lightweight, and then I have this little pouch kind of thing that I can stick it in, and it's working on healing all the physical therapy, deep tissue work that I had done, and dry needling from the other day. And this is a way that I cope with my injuries. I know that the Lord is very gracious, and he gives us mercy. And sometimes we need certain things in order to be able to get through the day. And so this is like, I think the day 3 So I'm still feeling it from that deep tissue and dry needling work, and I need this kind of thing to get me through. Now, sometimes there will be like an instantaneous healing for someone, and like the Bible shares all those stories of just total, like, snap your finger, instant healing. Jesus put his hands on someone and it was done by his word. And sometimes we are experiencing the discomfort and sacrifice of our prior sins that we did, and that we are being guided to easing through it. But sometimes God doesn't take away our entire pain. He gives us what we can handle. And again, God is righteous, and we all have made mistakes in the past, and we violated the 10 commandments, and there are consequences for everything that we do. So sometimes it's just by being in the wrong place at the wrong time, like being in a car accident and having a drunk driver smash you to pieces, which is what I experienced. Other times it's from what we've done in our past, that we have to pay the consequences of what we did, and sometimes our injuries are a result of that, or our cross that we bear. So anyway, this TENS unit works and helps me. Maybe something like that will help you. There are many ones that you can find on Amazon nowadays, but I bought this like probably 20 years ago, and I still use the same unit, and I just take care of it, and I replace the little sticky pads. But I mean, I've been using this for 20 years, so goes to tell you that simple things work, and a good old heating pad works wonders too. So I'm gonna wind down. Have a good night, everybody.